Good morning and welcome to our July mindful moment. Our theme today is the idea of reclaiming hope, or perhaps for you, it's finding some hope. Maybe you haven't worked on finding that before, and today will be a good opportunity for you to do that. So I would like us to think about, if we could, if you can find the space in your heart to think about the idea of hope as a personal mission, as something that you would like to have as part of your life, to create the space for it and to manifest this idea through our own desire to live with hope and to embrace it in our lives. So making more of a conscious effort, not just hoping it finds its way to your front door. I tend to be an optimist in general. So I believe that with a conscious awareness and a belief in ourselves, that we can transform the idea of hope into a reality for ourselves. And that really would be a beautiful shift. So I invite you to find a comfortable seated position. Maybe you want to put a pillow on your stomach for kind of comfort. Maybe you want to lay on the floor or on a yoga mat or on your bed, just wherever you can find yourself in a comfortable position. And I invite you to close your eyes if you're comfortable with that. Otherwise, just a soft gaze off the tip of your nose, perhaps finding a spot or a flower or something to kind of focus on visually, and then just let it fade a little bit. So to begin today, let's take a nice deep breath in together through your nose and exhale through your nose, lowering your shoulders as you do that if you're in a sitting position. Inhale and exhale, and start to feel the calming effect that those breaths that you've taken are already beginning to have on your body. So observe your body for a minute. What is it you notice? Are you chilly? Are you tired? Perhaps you feel energized. Perhaps you feel your heart racing. Maybe you're hungry. Maybe you're feeling some allergies, or the effects of smoke from Canada are starting to impact you a little bit. So without judgment, think about what you're feeling in your body and just observe. Now give that feeling a name. Nausea, headache, hungry, calm, energized, and set it aside. And now take a minute to think about yourself emotionally. How do you feel emotionally? Do you feel happy? Do you feel stuck? Do you feel overwhelmed? Do you feel anxious? Perhaps you feel more than one of those things or others that I haven't mentioned, which are many. And sit with that for a minute. Identify some of those feelings that are going on in your body and in your mind and in your heart. Breathing deeply as you consider this. Can you name it? And set it aside. And now think about, or rather imagine, how you would like to feel. Perhaps you are feeling how you would like to feel, but perhaps not. Do you want to feel more content? Do you want to feel more accepting and open-minded? Do you want to feel a sense of freedom to move forward? Do you want to feel at peace? Take a moment and identify, imagine how you would like to feel. And as you imagine what that might be, picture how you would feel if you created the space for that into your life. And what would it look like? Maybe put a little smile on your face while you think about this and picture what it would look like. This picturing or imagining is a very powerful tool, and we can use it to move ourselves from a less positive place to a more hopeful and more positive place. Some examples might be replacing the feeling of loneliness with community. Perhaps replacing this notion of feeling stuck with a freedom to move forward. And what would that look like? Perhaps replacing sadness with contentment or peace. Doesn't mean you're forgetting, it just means you're allowing yourself the space for community, for moving forward, or even for peace. As you think about this, assign a color to it or an image. So what I often do when I'm in this kind of situation and I'm trying to create an image, I think of the sunset and all of the colors of the sunset. How beautiful is that? And as I think about that and what I've assigned to it in terms of an idea, maybe my idea is contentment, to just be content. And then I think about the sunset and I conjure those two ideas up together. Take a moment right now and try and conjure up an image or a color or a range of colors. And breathing deeply, inhaling and exhaling, sitting with that image that you have created in your mind's eye, that positive image that you are helping yourself to manifest hope. Assigning a name and an image to your idea really allows it to take hold, and it gives you the opportunity to come back to it because now it's a more tangible thing for you. It has a name, it has an image, and or perhaps a color. This mindfulness practice can help manifest hope for you, for me. It gives us a place, it gives the hope a place to live and to grow in each of us. So with breath, re-envisioning these tools help us to reclaim or find the idea of hope within. Oh, sure, we err, we fall, we feel sad, but through hope, we can also forgive, we can get up and find joy and find hope. So as you take these ideas in today and allow yourself to be open to this mindful tool, I wanted to end our time together with a poem written by Emily Dickinson around 1860 or so. It's called "Hope is the Thing with Feathers." I have to use my glasses to read this to you. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. So the idea of hope, Emily Dickinson has assigned this image of a bird that even in dark and stormy times is there for us, asking nothing of us in return. We just need to create the space. So let us take a couple deep breaths in together, breathing in and out through your nose, breathing in and out. Take another deep breath in, your deepest breath of the day. And exhale fully through your nose. Letting your breath return to its natural rhythm. And I hope that for you, you found some hope today. Thank you.